Hello everyone, and welcome to another Fallout 76 camp build video. Today I'm going to show you how to build my secret garden. Well, the house isn't a secret garden, but the property is a secret garden, sort of. A gardener's paradise sort of thing. Because they just gave us these new plants in the item shop, and I thought I would use them. So that's what we're doing today. Some of you may wonder if I've purchased the new greenhouse from the item shop, and I have not, nor do I intend on purchasing it. I didn't want to spend that many atoms on something I would probably use only one time, if even ever. So I'm not going to do that, but I wanted to do a garden build nonetheless, so this is it. Now, before I get started, I would like to give a quick shout out to one of my patrons over on Patreon, Pete Davenport. Thank you so much for helping to support my channel. You're the best. Okay, let's get to it. So this is the house, and oh, here, let me show you where we are. We are right here, just a little bit south of Grafton, just above the penitentiary. The penitentiary is just right over. You can kind of see the roof of it right there. So there's a nice view of the edge of Grafton right there. Anyway, I'm going to show you the grounds first, and then we'll go inside the house. So we've got a little yard up here where we've just got some, see, these are the new plants. We've got some daffodils that come in the new green thumb bundle. Now, I didn't buy the bundle because it's 1,500 atoms and I didn't want to spend that much. But you can buy some of the items separately, like these little tulips and stuff like that. So, and these succulent pots. These come together in a set, and then the daffodils and the tulips come together in a set. So, and this little thing here, that's separate as well. So you can buy a few of the items separate outside the bundle, but there are some items in the bundle that you cannot buy separate, so if you want those items, you have to buy the bundle. And as of the making of this video, it is only out for a few more days, and probably by the time you see this video, it's going to only have a day or two left on it, so you better hop on that if you want it. Anyways, I planted this blackberry bush here. I planted these blackberry bushes to sort of just be a little, plants. This is a gardener's paradise after all. And this is the actual secret garden. It's not like super secret, but I called it that because it's got this, it's sunken down inside here. It's sort of got it feels like it has a wall around it. And so I kind of just call it the secret garden. Anyways, I planted some mute fruit trees in here and a bunch of blackberries, and just really kind of utilized the pots, the potted plants, as much as I possibly could. You can also get a cactus bundle, or I mean, the cactuses come in the green thumb bundle, but you can also buy them separately. There are 4 varieties. I only put out 3 of them. And I got a little garden chair. I wanted to put the stone bench in here because I think it looks more like a garden bench than this one. But the stone bench, I don't have that plan, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So, and I have a little campfire fireplace sort of place here. Now these are from the Mothman Cultist bundle. I didn't buy the bundle. You can actually buy parts of it separately, just like the green thumb bundle. But I wanted the furniture at least because I think that looks really, natural and handmade. And so I thought it would look really good in this sort of setting. And it would also be good for like just sort of a woodsman or a treehouse type of build. I think it would look really natural like that. So that's why I got that. And I just liked this location. I was just wandering along and came across it by accident. And I was like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh man, that'd make a really cool looking little garden area. So that's what I decided to build here. And I got some plants along here as well. And inside here is the sort of the seed garden shed house thing that's like this is where I plant the seeds and grow the seedlings and stuff. And I have some empty pots in here as well. You can get that. That's the what plant is that called? I always have a mind blank when it comes to naming the plants. It's the one that you can get at White Springs there. The Resort Planters is what it's called. And it has an empty one in the set. Anyway, got my tinker bench out here. Alright, so now we'll go inside and I will show you the inside. I have the really nice little front porch with a place to sit, little grill, and the fairly newish birdhouse chimes. I think these pots look really good on the porches. I really like those. So inside, got my living room area with the shag carpet. And for some reason you can really see the seam today. Yesterday I couldn't see it at all. That's weird. Anyway, got the piano, and of course inside I have to have a lot of plants too, because this is a plant lover's house, and I got the pictures on the walls to represent that, sort of more of a plant themed pictures as well. And this is the kitchen, and this also is from the Cultist, the Mothman Cultist furniture set, or I think it was the light set. I don't remember. I think I only bought the furniture set. I think it came with it, but I honestly don't remember. Anyway, and the Know Your Plants poster. I thought that looked good in here. You get that from doing oh, sorry, I'm having so many mind blanks today. The Pioneer Scouts quest line. You can get that from there, or you can buy it in the Pioneer Scout vending machines too. Oh, hello. I'm recording a video, dude. Anyway, upstairs I've got a little place here to craft, and I have all of the, well, all the ones I have anyways, with the mounted animals. And in here is the bedroom. And this is the Cultist Mothman bed, which I thought looked kind of foresty looking, so I thought I'd put it in here too. I forgot to turn off my shops. That's why he's here. He's looking for my shops. They're out behind the house. And that's why I usually unplug them before I start a video, but I forgot. So that's why he's here now. And I have a little sort of reading nook right here. If only I could put books on the shelf. Oh well. So, and again, plant related pictures on the walls. So it's sort of, you know, just sticking with the main theme there. So that basically is the tour, everybody. And, oh, this is my generator room, just in case you were wondering. Now at the end of this video, I shall give you a night tour, because this place, especially the garden, actually looks really great at night, because I put lanterns throughout it. There's a few scattered around. And so just the little accent lights out here in the garden at night makes it look really cool. But that will be at the end of the video after I show you how to build it. So let's get to that now. Alrighty, here we are at the spot with no house in it, and it's getting a little bit foggy. I hope it doesn't get too thick so you can't see what I'm doing. But anyway, as you can see, there's a bunch of, you know, bushes and rocks and things like that, as usual. I would recommend placing your camp unit about right here. It doesn't have to be exact, but this is, putting it right here allows plenty of room on that side to put things, and it allows plenty of room on that side so that your house doesn't go outside the build zone. And then it allows plenty of room up there if you would like to put your shops up on that rock up there. That's where I had mine. Alright, but once you place it here, do move it out of the way, or else it will be in the way of our building. Alright, so let's get started. You'll see this little pile of dirt. It's kind of weird. It looks like a little mountain range right here. We're going to build right on top of that. So get some floors, and you're going to want to put it so that it's right here, just basically right over this the main hump here. You can see there's a main hump, and then there's another little one down this way. Don't cover up the little hump, just the big one. And do it so that it's just coming up over the edge of that hump. And make it go as low as it can. Now the about there, about like that. You can raise it up a little bit if you don't like that little bit of ground poking through like that. Then put another one out here over this rock, like that. That's probably fine. And then 2 more down this way. One thing you are going to want to make sure that you can do, I mean, you don't have to, but it's just, you want to make sure that you can walk through here like this without tripping over rocks. So if you have it coming too far this way, every time you walk back here, you're going to be tripping over rocks, and you have to jump over them. It just gets really annoying. Although, personally, I think I would move it just a little bit over, just a tiny bit, this way. Maybe even go forward a little bit more, because the stairs will be covered by this dirt a little bit, as you can see if you put wooden stairs in. It will be covered a little bit by dirt. And actually, mine in my original build that I showed you in the tour were covered even more than that. So just play with it, play with the positioning until you have it exactly how you'd like it to be. Yeah, a lot of it has to do with personal preference. You may not like it that your stairs are covering it, but I didn't mind so much. So then put 2 more rows, or 2 1/4 more rows, I should say, or I mean 2 3/4 more rows. So put just 3 on the back here. Oops. We're going to leave this one open, which is good because that other one won't actually fit there. This on here is going to be your generator room. Alright. Okay, then we get the walls, and I actually used the barn because they're prettier. And it looked kind of like a farmhouse type of house anyways. So door, 2 windows. And then on the inside, I did mostly solid walls all the way around. Except I believe this one was a window. But solid walls all the way around the rest of it. And out here as well. Now before you put up the back walls here, get your generator out, whatever generator you're going to use, and put it in, because it's easier to put the generator in before you put the walls on. There. And there's quite a few rocks around here you get stuck on. You can always, I guess, put something there to bulldoze them away. Okay, now let's do the inside, or the upstairs walls. So get a stair. And since we're going to be using these big slanted roofs, you can put the stair in first and the upper floor first without any trouble, without having to worry about your roof not going in. The big the big roofs do go in even over a stair. If you don't know, these little roofs like this won't go in right above a stair like this. So you would have to put the roof on before you put the stair on. So just keep that in mind if you're building with these, but with this kind of roof, these will go over a stair, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. But these are all solid, and that one is a solid as well. And then I'm going to put one of these there, and one on this side too. And then for this wall and this portion, we're going to do 2 half walls, and then 2 half walls with a small window. And the reason why we're doing that is because the porch roof on the other side of this wall will come up to this line here. And the large, the windows on the large walls, you can see them, they go down much farther below that line, and so then your roof will be covering up part of your window. So that's why we did that. Okay, and then put the slanted roofs on right here. And here. And then put a half floor here. And the ones with the small windows up top. And for the interior walls, I use the wood, just the plain old wood walls, because I just think they look better for an interior wall. It's just my personal preference. So you can do it if you want, or not. You can use the red wall if you like. It doesn't really matter. Alright, and then put the roof on. It might actually be easier to put your roof on before you put the interior walls in, because they just give them away. And then these little guys here. And on this side. There we go. Like that. Oh, and one right here as well. Almost forgot. There you go. Okay, that's the basically the main part of the house. But now we need to put on the porch. So, before you put the roof on though, make sure you put the posts in. So we'll do the thing with the putting the posts on the corners. Like so. I'm assuming if you've been watching my videos before now, you already know how to do this, because I do this in practically every video that I make. So if you haven't ever seen this, definitely go watch some of my other videos, because I do talk about it quite a bit in those. This is just a way to get the posts onto the true corners rather than the sides where Bethesda thinks they should go, which is like right there. So it's a quick and easy way to do it. And there we go. And we can get rid of that because we don't need it anymore. Now we can put the roof on the porch, and we're going to be getting this sort of beveled looking roof. And put that on your generator room, like so. And then get the slanted roof and put 2 more on it. So see how the roof comes up to just under the windows? If it had the big windows on it, they would go below. Well, not the big windows. So you can get the half-sized wall with the big windows in it, and that'll be fine too. That'll just come right up to the bottom of the roof. But if you got the full-sized wall up there, the roof would come up to like a third of the way up. So there you go. And then get another beveled piece for the end, right here, like that, and that wraps it around the corner and connects it back to the house without. It's kind of hard to see because I'm down so low, but it connects it with that slanted roof there, so that's good. And then now the only problem here is there's a huge gaping cavernous upper area here in the porch. It kind of looks funny to me, right? And I thought it looked funny all along, but then I didn't really know what to do about it. And then a subscriber of mine, Darth Malian, who I play the game with pretty often, he came and looked at it, and he suggested I try something. He'd never tried it before, but he had the idea to put smaller roofs up there. So go ahead and just like put one there to start, and then just keep putting them all along here, like that. And then you can get rid of this one, so we won't need that anymore. And then you can put the your wall in, your door here. If you put the door in there first, you will have to remove it to put the roof, the lower roofs in. Make sure you face them so that the boards are going this way and not that way, because then it will look normal. That's how they build actual houses. It would be facing that direction. Anyways, that is mostly the house finished. Actually, this, no. This, I forgot, I made that a half wall with a window, a small window in it, just for aesthetic reasons, so there's just not a big old blank wall there. Alright, that is the main house done, but I'm not done yet, so don't leave yet. Before I continue on, I'm still going to show you how to build the side, the little lean-to greenhouse thing on the side. And I will be showing you how to wire up the place too after I'm done. But before I go any further, I do want to point out a couple things I almost forgot to mention. And I'll go into third person so you can see this better. Whoops. There are a couple areas in this little area here, in this build zone, that are kind of traps, and you will fall into them. One is about right there. Oh. So you can see me, I've fallen in almost up to my waist, and I can't get out. You can't jump, you can't run, you can't do anything. You're completely stuck. It's like the ground isn't really ground right here. And the only way to get out, well, there's 2 ways to get out. One is to fast travel. You can just fast travel to your own camp, that works. Or you can get a power armor chassis, and hey, get down here. There. Drop it in front of you. This character doesn't actually have power armor yet because I'm too low leveled. But then you just activate it and you can get in your armor, and that'll pull you out of the hole. Oh dear. Oh, look at that bad. Okay. Wow, that was bad. Anyways. And then you can just get out and you're free. Okay? If you don't have a power armor frame, to do that with, you can just fast travel to your camp and it'll get you out of there. But power armor is definitely the faster way to go. So there's that one right there about where that root is. And then there's one over here next to these rocks and under these rocks. It's a big area. And you will fall into it even if you... Like, you can't even stand on those rocks, really. You will fall into it. And there's also one down here. Although the one down here isn't as bad. The one down here will only sink you up to, like, your knees. And you can actually walk out of it. So, it does make it difficult to build down here. But I will show you... I mean, difficult to place, like you can't place flower pots and stuff on there because of it. But a way to get around it is I made a shelf. And I don't know if you noticed in the tour, I made a shelf where I put my flowers, and flower pots and stuff on it. So just put a thing in here a little ways from the wall and then put another one behind it. Then you can get rid of that one and then you have a nice shelf to put stuff on. Okay? And you can plant things in it, in this one anyways, because even though it sinks in, it's still you know, will place. It's just, it will be sunk in a little bit. And another tip about if you wanted to plant plants down here, mute fruit trees are the best for planting up on this hill because they have a very small footprint. If it says it needs support, that just means it's being placed over the chasm, and it won't place over the chasm that's underneath the false ground that's here. So that's just why. But mute fruit trees are best for planting up here because it has a very small footprint, and then it won't look like it's floating. Whereas other plants like this, it has a very large footprint, and so it's hard to get it close enough to the rock and down far enough so that it's not floating. Just a quick tip about which plants go best in different places here. Now, there is a way to make it so you don't fall through these gaps, and I will show you that right now. You need the rugs plan, so make sure you get the rug plan. And you can see how the rug just sort of slides in right there. This is another hole that you will fall into up to your waist and need power armor to get out of. And this one's actually bigger. It covers this whole area right between the rock and this little tree right here. So all you need to do though is slide some rugs in there, place them, and sort of overlap them a little bit. Place them, and then place another row of them back there. Now you can see where it says it needs support. That's because it's floating over the chasm. Just pull it back a tiny bit until it overlaps the rug. You can't see it happening, but you can tell it's happening by what it's saying on there. If you pull it back far enough just until it lets you place, then it will be safe and you'll be able to walk out onto the rug and not sink. Alright, you can see how my ankles are sinking in, but my body won't sink. So that is how you can fix that problem, and then you don't have to worry about falling to your death. Well, you won't fall to your death. You'll just fall up to your waist and get stuck. Anyways, alright, let's get on with the build. I just have to build this last thing, and that is the greenhouse. And we are not going to attach the greenhouse to the house, the main house, because it just doesn't work very good right here. Like if I snap this here, it will not lower. It just won't. And it's probably because there's a rock there. So what we're gonna do instead is just bring it back a little ways so that it's not colliding with that rock. and make it go as low as it can. And then get it as close to the house as you can without it popping up. And you want to make sure that it is parallel with the house, because if it's not, it won't work. So get it as close to parallel to the house as you can get. That's not quite good enough. That's not good either. If you don't get it almost perfectly parallel with the house, you're probably gonna, it's gonna look funny for one thing, but your wall might actually clip into the house. But you can test it. So get a wall, put it there, and then you can eyeball it down there and see how it looks. Eyeball it from both directions. See how it looks. Looks pretty straight to me, but to further test, you just get another floor and put it here. And then put another wall on. And this wall should not sink through the wall, your house wall. It shouldn't. So that's good. That was actually really good. Okay? And then get a half floor with the big windows and stick them all the way around, and then these guys right there. Now you don't have to put this wall here because the roof will go on without it there. The roof actually attaches to these, so you don't have to put the wall up against the house. I just wanted to, because if you don't, then you'll have the open foundation as your wall, and I wanted a solid wall, so there you go. You're not going to be able to put a stair here because of that rock, so you're not going to be able to put a step there. So make sure you get your foundation as low as it will go so that it doesn't look funny without a step. Alright, so that is the house completely finished, and now I will show you how to wire it up. It is extremely simple. Oh, also, I did put some, oops, I passed it. Water, there we go. I put 2 of these water purifiers back here. So stick it back as far as it'll go without popping up and being red into the corner there. And then you can put another one next to it. Come on. It's a little finicky right here, but you can get 2 in right here. It's going to prove me wrong, but you can. There. There it goes. Alright. And to power those up, I just jump up here. Turn this into a window. And then you should be able to just attach the wire directly through the window. And then you can attach these together. And before you turn the wall back into a solid wall, go to power connectors, and you're going to want to put it so that it's not above the window, but not also below this. And you need to put it on this corner, like that, probably about right there, but you're going to want to place it so that it's slightly curving around the corner. And it's not going to do it for me right now. Store it and start over from scratch. There it goes. Put it so that it's sort of straddling the corner. And that way it can reach around in both directions. And you should be able to attach it through the window. If you have it down too low, it'll intersect with this, and if you have it up too high, it'll intersect with the top of the window there. So make sure you get it right in the right spot. And then oops, wrong button. Then you can change this back into a solid wall, and you have wires going through your walls. Okay? Now I will show you how to do the rest. but I'm going to go around and get up top here because it's a little cramped down there and I keep getting stuck. Alright, so then get the next one and put it about right here. So that it's sort of, oh, I got that bug again. If you get a bug where it won't let you place a conduit, I think this only happens with conduits, I've noticed. You push the button to place it and nothing happens. There's no clicking. There's no notifications that you can't place. It's just nothing happens. Just exit your build menu, then go back in, and it should place after that. It's just a weird bug. Alright, connect those. And then put another one right here. Actually, you could put it above here. That'd be better. Then you won't have it draping across your window. If you have a window there. Oops. If you don't, you can put it down here. It's just that you want to be able to light up this down here. And if you're not... I put my lights up here. I had two outdoor... I had these. I had like one right here, and I had one about right here. And so putting the conduit up that high will work, but if you want to put lamps and anything on this side, you might need to lower it a little bit. I don't know. I never put lamps there, so I don't know. But anyway, that setup, that wiring setup, will light up your entire house. It'll light up all the floors and each side. And I put my shops up here on this ledge, and you can just pull the power to them from up here. So there you go. And that is the build, everybody. So let's get on with that night tour now, yeah? And that is the build, everybody. And here is the night tour that I promised. It's actually not completely night yet, it's just sort of dusk, but you get the same effect. So here's the garden at night, and I just put a few lanterns around, and I think it just makes it look really kind of cool with the flowers and all the little color, and yeah, I think it's cool. And then the fireplace here, I really like that. And up here, I'll show you the inside of the house at night. Might as well. Got a little bit of lantern here as well, and light on the porch. You can see how I lit up the inside. It's pretty bright in here. So, and this is the bedroom too. So that is the build, everybody. I hope you liked it. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I would really love to hear what you think about this. I actually really like this one and wish I could keep it. Some of them, some of my builds I like better than others, and there's just some builds that I just kind of wish I could keep for myself and not have to tear them down. But this is my building character, so that's what I gotta do. Maybe I'll build here on my main character and stay here for a while. I don't know. Anyways, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so you can watch more build videos like this. And also I have some Let's Plays as well, so go check those out. And if you would like to help support my channel, you can do that by following the links in the description to my Patreon and Ko-fi pages. And also my social media is down there as well. And if you would like to buy some Wasteland Dovahkiin merch, you can go to my Teespring shop and you can buy t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, cell phone cases, all kinds of stuff. So they have my Wasteland Dovahkiin avatar on them. So go check that out if you would also like to help support my channel that way. Anyway, you guys, that's it for today. I will see you next time. Until then, remember to play safe, play nice, and have fun. Bye, guys.